This Yahoo was sent in by Joe Smith. Thanks, Joe. It's by Yahoo Answers user Poncho Crook, who asks, how long will the people at Olive Garden grate your cheese or ground your pepper? They say when if you want them to stop grounding your pepper. What happens if you never say when?
You own them.
You own the Olive
They
Garden?
have to just stay with you the whole time in your life. You
It's
just
a life
carry the
bond.
bowl with you.
I mean, they'll
It's a
run
life
out.
debt.
Yeah.
It's not infinite cheese, right? As much as that, don't get me wrong, that's the dream. But
Well, you have to tell them to do it super slowly.
Shh, not so fast.
What's your rush?
Where's,
How
the,
will I know when to say when?
where's the fire?
Hey, Daniel, where's the fire?
And occasionally, I gotta say, you're doing a great job.
One flake at a time, my man. Does anybody else get super stressed out in this situation?
Yeah.
Because you're worried about like how much cheese and or pepper is going to optimize this pasta for me, because I'm all about pasta optimization.
Yeah.
But also how much
Pastamization.
is too much pastamization that the Olive Garden employee, I just call it the garden, this garden cheese jockey is going to be like, oh Jesus, dude, like save some for the fish.
I think you're always in my mind. I'm always weighing my desire for parm versus the judgment of the cheese jockey. So in my head, I mean, I may look calm, collected, ready to get into some Alfredo, but in my head, I'm thinking, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, stop.
But what if you say stop too soon? He's like, oh, that's it, huh? Well, that's not going to optimize the pasta, but okay, bye forever.
I mean, the dream is always that when you say when, lights start flashing and balloons fall from the ceiling. Like, come on, like, you've done it.
You did it.
You are the first person to solve pasta.
To the nanosecond. You got it right.
That is a
You are
weird.
the chosen one.
That is a weird point, right? At some point during the Olive Garden experience, they have decided to pass the reins on to me.
You finished cooking this.
You have been the pasta expert throughout. You've been the midwife of this pasta experience from conception, and now here at the very end, right before delivery, you're asking me to take
That's
the
part of the
reins.
experience, though. You get to run it in the extra half a yard into the
want
pasta
me-
end zone.
I'll go into the flavor end zone. I'll take it the last few yards.
Well, they know that you need it. You haven't got a lot going on right now, and like you haven't had a lot to celebrate. And they're like, "I'm going to let him have this tiny victory."
And maybe you just need to impress your friends. Like, oh man, did you see how much pepper Ron put on his pasta? That was like to the flake, the perfect amount.
I want to blow this out. I think that they shouldn't stop at cheese. I think they should basically come to your table with a pot of stewed tomatoes and pasta uncooked, and then they walk you through each step of the experience. Okay, we're getting towards al dente. You want me to pop that out, or just a little bit perfect?
Like, have a carpenter there going, "How tall do you want your table?"
Here we go.
Say when.
I'm gonna file it down.
How wide should the chair be? Say when.
Can they make a Top Chef season that is just this? Like for today's quick fire challenge, we're gonna put some sprinkles on the ice cream. Go for it. Too many sprinkles, Danielle. Nice try. No.
I would love it if after you said when, the waiter just leaned over and quietly but derisively said, "You ruined it."
Shh. Or helpfully was like, hey man, I'm gonna give you a mulligan, but you're gonna want to go like a few seconds richer on this cheese.
I don't want to tell you how to optimize your cheese game.
I don't think anyone saw you fuck up so bad just now, so I'm just gonna lean back and I'm gonna start going again, and we're gonna pretend like this never happened, okay?
I think if I were a cheese jockey, I would really employ the phrase, "Are you sure?" a lot.
Oh, man.
When? Are you sure? Is that really all you want?
You
Okay.
want a mound of pepper.
There
you want
is
a soft mound.
I guarantee there is another Olive Garden vet listening to this who has had to pull the emergency brake and just say, like, that's enough cheese.
Did you? Was
You've
that you were a
had
line
enough.
cook, right? That was
Yes. I never made it out to the big show.
You pre-cheesed. You
Yeah.
were in charge of the pre-pro on that cheese.
Yeah, I don't know why. At some point, it got taken away from me, the professional chef, and got handed over to the waiter. And like they're gonna kibitz that
Yeah.
last bit, I don't appreciate.
What if that's not like? What if the line cook has no idea that that's happening, and just somewhere along the lines, Olive Garden like upper management was like, they're not putting enough cheese and pepper on this. Let's put it in the hands of the waiter.
Yeah.
Don't tell them though. Don't
tell the
You're
tell the
saying at
cooks.
somewhere in the Olive Garden chain, there's a line chef that nobody wanted to fuck with.
Yeah.
Ugh, I cannot have another conversation with that man. Listen, we'll just take care of it afterwards.
We'll post game it. It'll be fine.
We'll fix it in post. I don't think that they. I mean, they would probably stop at some point and sort of force you. I think the inertia has to go back to them at some point where they would stop at some place that felt natural, and then sort of ask you like, "Are
More?
you sure?" Like they make you say it.
Are you fucking with me?
Are you sure? This entire restaurant is full of pepper? Like, every square inch of it is pepper now? Are you sure?
Your table mates have left.
Your bowl has broken under the weight of all this pepper? Are you sure about this?
How great would it be if while they're grinding the Parmesan, you open up a little baggie underneath the grinder and just tell them to keep going. This is for Yater. Look at him say that. This is for Yater.
Why would you say Yater?
I want it Yater.
Okay.
More parmy peas. Also, you're dressed like an adultine baby.
Oh, boy.
Cheese me peas.
Next question, peas.
What if he stopped and you look at him and you say right to his face, "Got any more cheese?" And only then does he realize you're dressed like Steve Urkel.
Oh, man, how embarrassing for him. Not for you at all. Not embarrassing for you at all, only for him in that situation. Ooh, boy.
Where's Ashton?
Where is he?
Get out of here.
He's across the table from me. Him and Jaleel White are best friends.